led God's children. 40 years he led them through the cold and through the night. Though they said, let's turn back, Moses said, keep going. Canaan land is just inside. There will be no sorrow there. In that tomorrow we will be there by and by. Oh, milk and honey flowing, there is where I'm going. Canaan land is just inside. Though we walk through valleys, though we climb the mountains, we must not give up the fight. No, we must be like Moses. We must keep on going. Canaan land is just inside. Oh, there will be no sorrow there. In that tomorrow we will be there by and by. Yes, milk and honey flowing, there is where I'm going. Canaan land is just inside. Oh, there will be no sorrow there. In that tomorrow we will be there by and by. Oh, milk and honey flowing, there is where I'm going. Canaan land is just inside. Canaan land is just inside.
How many of you have ever heard that song before? Not quite half.
4 people. 5 people.
Wow. You probably won't know this one either. We like to sing old songs because obviously you can look at us and tell we're old.
Jesus road you're traveling, dark, deserting, or dim. Is there hope for tomorrow? Put your trust in Him. On this lonely road I'm traveling, many times I stumble on my way. But praise the Lord, I'll soon be leaving for that land of perfect peace and endless day. I can see the lights of home. I can see Him on His throne. Well, I'm too near. Turn back now. Praise the Lord. I will never good to be on this road for glory land, glory land.
When I can see those lights of home, when I can see Him on His throne, when I'm too near, oh, to turn around and go back now. Oh, praise the Lord. I'm bound
When my journey shall end,
I'll say
say
goodbye
goodbye to this
world
world.
of sin.
Sing in that valley, in that valley, I'll take my stand. It's good to be on this road for glory. On this road for glory. We're on this road for glory. I think he's got a little bit more in him. He's just getting warmed up. I think he can do a better job. You think he can do a better job than that?
It's what we heard. I can see the lights of home when I can see Him on His throne. When I'm too near, oh, to turn around and go back now. Oh, praise the Lord.
When my journey here shall end,
I'll say
say goodbye to this world. Sing in that valley, I'll take my stand. It's good to be on this road for glory. On this road for glory. We're on this road for glory.
It's awful early for that.
Listen, you sounded better than you ever sound. We need to start singing at 10:30 more
It's
often.
awful early for that, boy, I'm telling you. Boy, I couldn't see this side of the church. I'm sorry. I hope you, do you mind if I move this?
No, sir.
Thank you, sir. I should have asked for it.
I like it right where it was myself.
And you know, I'll start hiding behind it before long. I'm so shy. Anyway, thankful for the day that I met Jesus.
Amen. Thank the Lord.
Amen.
Changed everything.
Yes, He did. He changed everything in my life. Made it so much better. It's not perfect, and it's not without struggles and strife. But I can turn it over to Him and know I'm safe in His arms. Amen. Jesus changed everything. Jesus changed everything. Well, there's joy overflowing, unforgiven and free. Jesus changed everything.
I was blind, but maybe I just didn't want to see how foolishly I've tried to build my own destiny. For all my well-constructed plans, they fail me time and time again. Then my broken heart came to him with empty hands. That's when Jesus changed everything. Jesus changed everything. Yes, there's joy overflowing. I'm forgiven and free. Jesus changed everything. Now I was filled with pain and guilt. Now I know his peace.
Amen.
The chains of yesterday have now been released. The bitterness that I once knew, the anger that inside me grew, were all washed away by the grace and made me new, because Jesus changed everything. Oh, my Jesus changed everything. Yes, there's joy overflowing. I'm forgiven and free. Jesus changed everything. Oh, there's joy overflowing. I'm forgiven and free. My Jesus, my Jesus, Jesus changed everything. Changed everything. Changed everything.
Amen.
Oh, Lord, I'm so glad Jesus changed everything. I would not want to be the man I used to be. And I even started, been a Christian a long time, started out when I was 8 years old with the Lord. Been on that journey with Him ever since. I've not been perfect, but the day I got saved, sitting over here on this side of Antioch Baptist Church, the Lord touched my heart, changed my heart, and He gave me conviction when I was doing wrong. And I've never been the same. My heart's never been the same. And I'm glad to say today that I'm on the way to see Jesus Christ.
Amen. Amen.
I don't plan on leaving today unless He comes. But I'm on the way to see Jesus. Who out there is on the way to see Jesus Christ this morning?
Amen.
Amen. We got a church full. It'd be all right if He just came today, wouldn't it? Thank God. Thank you for coming today. If you hadn't come today, there'd be nobody to sing to.
Right.
And we're so thankful that we're part of your family. And I know some of you saying, what? You're part of my family. If you're a child of God, you're looking at three of your brothers standing up here today.
Amen.
And you're my brother, and you're my sister. And the good thing about it is you can't choose your family. So we're stuck together. How about that? If you're a child of God. But I'm so thankful that Jesus Christ chose all of us to be part of His family. And one day we're going to live together forever. My dad always said, he had some sad people in his church. He said, well, they better not get beside me in glory. They don't like shouting. Because I'm going to shout. But then he said, I hope they do get beside me in glory, because then I can shout like I never had before.
Amen. Amen.
Thank the Lord for that. Thank you for coming today. We're just three nobodies. You can let your hair down. You can smile. I know some of you out there looking at us like we're from another world, but we're just across the creek over there in Elgin and Lugoff, South Carolina. And we're just three nobodies trying to tell everybody about somebody that saved our soul.
Amen.
And that's the reason why we're here today. So why don't you just worship with us today like family? Just act like we're at a big old reunion. How about that?
Amen. Amen.
And have a good time in the Lord today. What do you say? Amen. Are you glad to see Brother Ray Carver here today?
Amen.
All the way from Lugoff, South Carolina. He came a long way this morning. We burned about $5 worth of gas getting here this morning. And Ray, we did that because we took the long way. But thank God for this man here. Loves singing this man, one of the greatest tenors I've ever sang with. I'm going to get him to come around if he would and sing a song that's one of my favorites. I Know a Man Who Can.
All right. Oh, thank you so much for allowing the Master Suite to be here this morning. DJ, thank you so much. Good to see people I hadn't seen in a long time. Amen. It's just a wonderful thing. Thank you so much. If you don't know Jesus is your Lord and Savior, I promise you, when you meet Him, you'll understand what it's like to know the man who came. I can't take a heart that's broken, make it over again, but I know a man who can. I can't take that soul that's sincere, wash it white, white as snow. But I know the man who can. Some call him Savior, the Redeemer of all men. I call him Jesus, for he's my dearest friend. If you feel no
struggles, I promise you, you're living beneath your privilege. Jesus Christ can heal you. He can make you new. He can make you start.
Amen.
Right there from where you are, right over again, and be brand
Amen.
spanking
Amen.
new. Today can be the first day of the rest of your life. We pray if you come here today, I pray that some song will be sung, some word will be uttered, and something will be said that will uplift you today. Will bring somebody that's lost here if you don't know Jesus Christ today. This man that we're singing about is the greatest man that ever walked the face of this earth.
Yes, he is.
And I'm going to tell you, one day we're going to go spend eternity with him.
Amen.
And I'm so
Amen.
looking forward to that. How about this man right here? This is our Elvis. Everywhere we go, we was in warming up one a couple weeks ago, and he was singing a song that sounded like Elvis, and somebody walked in and said, "Is that Elvis in there?" And CT said, "No, but he'll be here in a little bit." I want you to make Brother C.T. Rabin one of the best baritone singers I've ever heard. C.T. Rabin, all the way from Rudolph, South Carolina.
Just listen to the words of the song, because if it wasn't for that pair of hands, we wouldn't even be here.
That's right, brother. Thank you.
One pair of hands on the mountains, one pair of hands on the sea, one pair of hands made the sun and the moon, every bird, every flower, every tree. One pair of hands on the valleys, the ocean, the river, and the sand. Those hands are so strong, so when life goes wrong, put your faith into one pair of hands. One pair of hands heal the sick. One pair of hands raise the dead. One pair of hands calm the raging storm, and thousands of people were fed. One pair of hands said, "I love you," and those hands, they were nailed to a tree. Those hands are so strong, so when life goes wrong, put your faith into one pair of hands. Those hands are so strong, so when life goes wrong, put your faith into one pair of hands. Put your faith into one pair of hands. One pair of hands.
Amen.
This is the reason why we travel up and down the road, and the Lord has called us to do this, because if just one more soul was saved, it'd be worth it all. Every struggle. The preachers are weary, the singers are tired. The church as we know it is losing its fire. Some are discouraged from bearing the load, but we must determine to keep pressing on, cause if just one more soul were to walk down the aisle, it would be worth every struggle, it would be worth every mile. A lifetime of labor
is still worth it all if it rescues just one more soul. So preachers keep preaching and singers go sing. Layman keep sharing that Jesus is King. Angels have gathered, they're surrounding the throne. They'll start rejoicing over just one more soul.
Amen, amen.
Just one more soul were to walk down the aisle. It would be worth every struggle. It would be worth every mile. A lifetime of labor is still worth it all if it rescues just one more soul. So just one more soul were to walk down the aisle. It would be worth every struggle. It would be worth every mile. A lifetime of labor is still worth it all if it rescues just one more soul. A lifetime of labor is still worth it all if it rescues just one more soul. If it rescues just one more soul.
Amen. Amen.
It's the new wine, kind that makes you smile all the time. I heard about it just a little while ago. Ever since I did, I just ain't let this happy feeling go. New wine, kind that makes you smile all the time. Hearted by a funny grin, I'm just a new wineskin for that new wine.
Now it's not the moonshine, but it comes from sunshine, straight from heaven above.
It won't make you lazy, or make your mind crazy, or make you cry over some long gone lost love. New wine, kind that makes you smile all the time. Hearted by a funny grin, I'm just a new wineskin for that new wine. Alright, now y'all smile at me. You're on that new wine too. Oh God. Jesus Christ said you don't take new wine and put it in old wineskin. Put it in a new wineskin. And that's what he's doing for you and I when he's saving. Are you ready?
Amen.
Now money can't buy it, but once you try it, you'll have a lifetime supply.
The Savior will give it through his Holy Spirit. Joy like river makes you feel so fine. New wine, kind that makes you smile all the time. Hearted by a funny grin, I'm just a new wineskin for that new wine. Hearted if I have to laugh, I pray that the old grapes are after that new Oh, thank you. New wine, that's what we're on. When we become a child of God, we are new wine. But the old things are passed away and everything is new. That's why we should smile. Nobody wants, the world out there don't want nothing that don't make you smile. If we're walking around as Christians and not smiling and not being joyful, and we're going to have problems, don't get me wrong. Heaven wouldn't be worth it if we didn't have any problems. But if we're not walking around, we're not smiling, they're not going to want what we got.
Amen.
They want something new. The world's been giving them old stuff since it was created. They want something new.
Amen.
That's why we got to give them a smile, a hug. You know, there was a story of a man that moved to another city. Back in his little town, he knew everybody. Everywhere he went, he hugged them and tell them hello and all that, and they just loved him. But he moved to another town where he knew nobody. But one day, and he was getting discouraged, and one day he was walking down the street, and he seen one of his friends. He was so happy to see his friend. And so he rushed over there to give him a great big hug. And when he gave him a great big hug, the people that were surrounding him started hugging on him too. And what happened was those people that were surrounding him were needy children, special needs children. And when those special needs children gave him a hug, it was the greatest hugs he's ever got. And especially what he needed, what the Lord sent his way from being in a town where he knew nobody. Let me just tell you something. If you feel like hugging somebody, a godly hug, and the Lord's placed that on your heart, you need to go hug them.
Amen.
There's people here today that need a hug.
Amen.
I guarantee you, I need a hug. If you don't, thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray. I've hugged Ray already this morning when we first got on the motorhome. But I love his hugs anyway. He's such a special guy. But hugging is godly. And you need to hug your family. You need to hug your church members. You need to hug them and tell them how much you love them in the Lord.
Amen.
A young boy was playing outside with his dad. And he looked up and he said, "Dad, how big is God?" He said, "Son, you see that plane flying overhead? How big is that plane?" And his little son said, "That's not too big of a plane." So in a day or two, he took his son to the airport. They walked out there among the planes. And he said, "Son, now how big is that plane?" He said, "That's a huge plane, Dad." And he said, "That's just like how God is. The closer you get to Him, the bigger He seems in your life."
Amen. Amen.
But He's always big no matter what. But the closer we get to Him, the bigger He seems to us. And I hope today that you see God in a great big way.
Amen. Amen.
Why
still loves me, and when it seems no one cares for me, I call to Jesus, for He loves me. He loves me. He loves me. Jesus loves me. Oh, He loves me. He loves me. Jesus loves me. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate. Then be ready, faithful pilgrim, lest with you it be too late. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate over there. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning. I will meet you in the morning over there. If you hasten off to glory, linger near the eastern gate. For I'm coming in the morning, so you'll not have long to wait. Meet you in the morning. I will Meet you in the morning, just inside the eastern gate over there. I will
Meet you in the morning.
I will
Meet you in the morning.
I will
Meet you in the morning over there. Meet you in the morning.
I will
Meet you in the morning.
just inside
Inside the eastern gate over there. Meet you in the morning.
I will
Meet you in the morning.
I will
Meet you in the morning over there. Thank you.
I've been blessed.